Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hope all you guys been having a wonderful weekend. It is currently campaign 17, week 7, day 6. So today, what are we going to be doing? Of course, we still have ourselves the good old Vault event weekend, as you guys probably know. We have that over the next, where's the thingy? We have it over the next, basically day. Next day, 5 hours, all the way until Monday reset time. So still plenty of time to go and get some grind done. We'll be doing probably about 5 clues this night, 4 or 5, somewhere around there. I also have a mimic I need to go remember to go do because I just figured I'd save it for the stream, because why not? We did have this when we're doing some Dust Devil grind today. I did only get one, surprisingly. I'm not sure why. We've been doing so bad on Dust Devils lately. But let's go take it out real quick. I don't know. What do I want to use? Stellarex? I guess Stellarex should be fine. I think I was using the insta-kill team earlier, but of course, might as well just use Stellarex. Should be pretty quick, as it is on literally everything. So highly doubt it would be much different here. The only issue here is he can get devoured, and that was the one thing I probably shouldn't have done. There is a small 1 in 24 chance he gets devoured. There's a 1 in 6 chance, I believe, that it lands devour, unless I'm forgetting how many things it does. And then 1 in 4 chance that 1 in 6 chance actually hits our guy. So it's about a 1 in 24 chance per cast that that thing will devour our Stellarex, which is absurdly unlikely, though not impossible. Which is kind of why I was running the Zolgoth Catharix team earlier. Because if one dies, you still have the other, of course. And no, he's got gypped. We just got a normal mimic. We didn't even get a 5 times. Come on, at least give us a 5 times, then proceed to not give us the Horde mimic. But there we go. But yeah, unfortunately, nothing there. But anyways, so where do we even start? Obviously, we got a lot of Paloozas we need to go run. I guess we'll start slightly by running some, though I do want to go clear out all the dailies that we have. Because I'm pretty sure we're not even remotely done with the journey event yet. That's going to be tight. Come on, guild, you got this. Oh yeah, we're still missing a person, by the way, if anyone's interested in joining the guild. I know someone was asking about it earlier, but we do indeed have a spot now. Let's see, and there was no one on the waiting list. Also, we need everyone down here to be like 10,000. Go, go, go. Also, who's this one? I actually forget. Wait, is that Eric? I guess so. But, yeah, we need more points. We need more points. We need everyone basically at like 10, 11,000 by the end of the week. Or we kick you. No, it's kidding. But, like, everyone, like, below this point is, like, super, super low if they're below that by Sunday. So hopefully everyone will get a bit closer. Obviously we will once we go to our fights today. You know what we're already talking about. Let's do it now. Alrighty here. Currently our points are over 9,000, and we're currently using Double Wolf Garrick team. We have switched to Double Wolf Garrick as the other teams have kind of fallen off. So we've kind of just committed all in on the kill kind of thing. Of course, Wolf Garrick, not the best of the double kill strategy. However, it does possess the double kill strategy, in which you bring something really weak, you then get an insta-kill, you then do it again, you get an insta-kill, and then you win. The best way to do it currently within the game is Ubestat. Unless you count like Zolgoth or something, but that's not quite the same premise. But the best way that is like exactly that premise is Ubestat. And Wolf Garrick has the mechanic, but it's pretty clunky. Not only does he not have enough damage a lot of times, so you have to use a lot of other stuff to chip them in the range. But the other big issue that he has is it's Devour and not insta-kill, which is, you know, the benefit that you gain the stats. However, there are obviously things that have immune to Devour. And while there are things that have immune to insta-kill, there are far more things that have immune to Devour than immune to insta-kill. Alright, are you in kill range? No. Are you even close to in kill range? No. Let's take that for now, I guess. We'll take whatever, it doesn't really matter too much. As long as it doesn't do anything too crazy. So at this point, we're basically just trying to chip his first slot into poke range, where Wolf Garrick can actually do something to him. At this point, I think I actually have to take a skull. That or double Wolf Garrick. Do we go for double Wolf Garrick here? I guess we have to. Because this will overkill, and I don't have any smaller hit other than casting the Slice. So we'll do that, do it again, and then we get our double kill. And then we'll just rinse and repeat, we should be good to go. We just get our mana back, we can convert into green, though there's currently no good place to convert into green, so let's poke his first slot. Get that straight into chip range, we can take skulls to do it as well, though we do have to be careful. We have 323 skull damage per poke, which can obviously kill it very quickly if we're not careful. Can very easily overkill it. Right here wouldn't actually be that awful to convert away purple. The problem is not a single one of these are even remotely aligned, so I do want him to take that. Let's take a green for now, I guess. So I kind of need the green for alignment. Okay, mana drained, our most useful thing. And I still have no good place to go convert this. Let's see, do we still have none? I guess we could do brown just for the sake of it. We do a purple now. Do I just finally deny a purple? The problem with this is if we can't get skull follow-up, this is a really bad idea. But if I can get a skull this turn, this actually does work out. Random skull from Sky, go. Didn't get it. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, that's not kill range, though. And you did too much damage, and I can't do skull. Well, that's a problem. Well, you can just do that and then double poke him, I guess. Alright, so we go for this, go for the other one. You don't have immune to devour, right? You should be fine. Alright, just don't mana drain our first slot. We'll be golden here. And that's a match. Double. Wow, that took way too many turns, though. We're losing a lot of points, but hey. At least we're not losing the battle. I said hello, Isabel. Also, I didn't even say all the hellos. I hope you've been feeling a bit better, Isabel. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Bill. Hello, Genki. Oh, you're not really here. You're just imagining things. Well, hello, Invisible Genki. Hello, Mark. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Kurtley. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Minnie. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, everyone else. Welcome. Hope all you guys been enjoying your weekend so far. Good old Vault weekend. Let's see. Yeah, our goal for this stream is pretty much to hit 200 Volkies. And then tomorrow we finish it up. Should be pretty easy to do. And of course, that's counting pity. We will be counting the pity number into that. I wish this thing would get alignment quicker so we can actually win in a pacing that isn't forever. I guess the main thing that really holds us back is if this guy is actually going to go crazy or not with his casting. I actually want to leave the purple here and hope he doesn't take it so that we have more on the board so we can just do this. I'm not going to focus Devour even here, even though I probably should, just because if we get a skull poke, it'll make this a little bit easier. Speaking of which, oh, that isn't kill range though. Though is either way a kill range? Not really. 146, 142. Do you have score reduction? Oh, score reduction actually is very useful here. Oh, that's a really lucky score reduction. If that thing did not have score reduction, we wouldn't have been able to kill it. But because it does, it actually led to it dying. Because we actually would have overkilled it if it had not score reduction. Oh, wow. Random Devour even too. Nice. Oh, this is the exact kind of fight we want. Oh, do you have immune to Devour, though? No. Okay, you're fine. You're a little bit of a dated troop. I kind of forgot. But yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Alright. You need to not overkill that. Oh, wait. Well, I just double poke. That's fine. We do this. He does whatever. We do it again. Boom, dead. And that's match. Alright, we shouldn't have lost that many points that time around, I don't think. Oh, wait, we've got a Valraven there. Nice. There we go. Oh, right back where we started. 4 battles. I think we actually have like 6 fights left. Yeah, I really hope they tweak Journey soon. I think next Journey is still not going to get tweaked based on what they said earlier, which is horrible. It really needs to have been tweaked already for this event. But seemingly, they're not going to be tweaking it until after next Journey event. So we still have to deal with one whole Journey event after this Journey event being this horrible. And the worst part is, we're not even going to have some of the better options. We won't have like an insta-kill like Wolf Garrick, most likely. We won't have Umbral, or whatever that one purple weapon's called. The one that creates a billion purple, though it kind of falls off the slate. But that one purple weapon we're probably not going to have. Or, you know, even the equivalents of such if we have more Doom events by then. Oh, I should take that green first. These, of course, will have, like, other color alternatives. Yeah, we're going to have almost nothing to use. Though, who knows, maybe it will be a category that's not as bad. But probably not. It'll be, like, Orc or something. Though, if it does do Orc, we're going to go all the Eye of Argrises. You have never seen Eye of Argris before. Until we just go spam entire team Eye of Argris. Because we did end up picking the 4 times Eye of Argris, so we're good to go do that. Like, it's a bit of a joke team, but it's actually legitimately viable. Which is kind of more sad than anything. That Orcs are so bad that 4 Eye of Argris is actually a legitimate best-in-slot team for Orcs. That probably won't be the case forever, but as it currently stands, it is pretty funny that it is the case. Alright, Spirit Fox, can you get into kill range? Yes, barely. That is like ever so barely kill range. But we do that, we devour him, rinse, repeat, go again, win. Luckily this thing does count as... No, it doesn't, it's Fey Beast, never mind. I thought this thing counted as a War Gear. Oh, that's unfortunate. The one summon we have doesn't count as War Gear, so we don't get extra gem spawn from Keeper. That doesn't change his damage at all, but it does change his amount of gems that he spawns for mana accumulation. Which hinders him a little bit. Also, he's about to die. Luckily, you do not lose your multiplier if he does die. We are losing points for taking so many turns. But specifically, our multiplier does not get removed when he dies. It's only based on if you start with it. It doesn't matter if you keep it alive. Alright, I think I'm gonna scope poke here and just hope he doesn't do something weird. He didn't do something weird. If anything, he might have given us an alignment. Did he? I don't think he did. We could do this on red. No, we can't. We could do this on nothing. That's fine. To summon or not to summon? That is the question. What's the best color we could do if we're gonna do it on one? Honestly, it's brown. That's a weird one to have to do. I think we're gonna do it though, because I really just need this to cast. Oh, I forgot the Spirit Fox blocks it, but that's fine. He just immediately tanks, and then we just take another green. That's fine. Taking more turns at this point when we know for sure we're not going to do it within the turn limit is not that big a deal. There's a lot of times it's not really us against the clock. It's just simply trying to win. Oh, that's actually extra turn. Which is why we went for it there. Is it kill range? It is, but I need to feed him mana, which is the problem. This likely won't feed him enough mana. It did not. It still did not. Even if I take a purple here, it still did not. I actually deliberately have to not take Skull because all we need is mana. We already have the win condition. I was gonna say, ideally that won't die though. Best case scenario would be to go get his mana back by taking a blue or purple. There's a problem with that. There is no blue or purple. There's blue. Oh no! It's a trap! What do I do here? I have to get mana, but not take Skull. So we have to do this. Hey, there we go. Alright, and then we Wolf Garrick him. You don't have Stealthy, right? No, just making sure. And as match. What a weird fight, but there we go. It has been done. And we still have 3 more. Gosh, these fights are annoying. Yeah, Journey takes forever and a half. But we have to do it. We need those, well, it just happened. Whoa. Did not mean to move that. But hopefully it's correct dimensions. Let me go double check. More settings. Are you correct? Yeah, perfect. That's one nice thing about having right at the edge of the screen. Even though it causes me to sometimes misclick like that. All I have to do is just move it back and then boom. It's kind of weird because I feel like when I've recorded videos, I don't think I've ever once done that on accident. But for whatever reason, I keep doing it when I stream because when I look to the left to look at chat, my mouse like also moves to the left with me a lot of times. And when it does that, it's like all the way over here. Where you can probably see the arrow key right over there. Like when it turns to an arrow off the thingy. I'm not sure if you guys can see that actually. But whenever that happens, it'll go in there and it just moves all the dimensions over. But it only happens because I look over at chat, but for whatever reason, when I turn left, my mouse also moves left. So I feel the need to like move in that direction. Which is the main thing that I'm pretty sure causes that, because I have not done that, I don't think, a single time in a video. If I haven't, or if I have, it hasn't been like the last 5 years or something. But I feel like I do it at least like every other week on stream at some point on accident. Oh, what do we need here? So it's 1 poke into just do whatever. I'm actually gonna take Skull for this, oddly enough. For once. Oh no, there's extra turn Skull, but I can't go for it. But we could, but it's not worth it. It's better to get the double kill. Alright, speaking of which, it's kind of funny because we're actually going to be killing the other unit that is literally our own. You know, the guy with extra bonus. He does have a lot of extra stats, but he does not have double magic like ours does, which is nice for us. So we'll do that. Which means even though his stats are kind of high, our double magic makes ours substantially higher. Oh, so what's happening to our sigil number? It hasn't moved. We started at 4. We're like 6 fights in, and it's still at 4. What's going on? It's gonna be a long journey event. I was not expecting this to take that long, but I kind of forgot. Journey and Underworld this week is so absurdly slow. Also, we will be handing out 2 codes tonight, by the way. Maybe even 3, we'll see. Because we actually are going to throw 5 Paloozas. We're going to be here for like 2.5 hours tonight. Especially if that keeps happening. Alright, let's go and kill out his barrier guy. Because barrier actually will block our Devour. So we really want him dead as immediately as possible. It's even higher over his Summoner. Summoner means nothing compared to that guy's barrier. Do we have any alignment here? Brown doesn't do anything. I can't cascade the other one. Yellow doesn't do anything. Well, not nothing, but nothing good. Oh wait, we can do brown. I didn't see the top left area over there. Or top right, I mean. So we'll do that. I feel like there's some really good mana somewhere there. There is. Alright, we'll go for our purple. I need to just poke him 2 more times. Unfortunately, he just got a ton of barrier, which is exactly what we were trying to avoid. Because now I basically have to touch every single troop of his that has a barrier on it right now. And, spoilers, that's his whole team. Wait, who did I just click? Oops, that's not who I meant to cast right now. Oh, that was Spirit Fox. That is not who I meant to cast, but I guess that's fine. Problem is it's kind of blocking my green a little bit now. Yeah, that is not what I meant to do. Alright, you getting poked, that's fine. You regaining barrier is horrifically bad, though. It's basically just a race against barrier now, as I can't get my Devour if they all have barrier on it. He's nearly kill range, but that means nothing if every single thing on his team still has barrier. We don't actually have a poke all option on this team. We did before when we had like Fennec and everything, but currently we do not, and that's actually a bit of a problem here. I don't know, do I just kill him outright? It's so important to kill him, but we don't get a Devour if we do. But the amount of time it would take to poke everything once with this team is just too high. I'm just gonna kill him outright without getting our Devour. Then we're gonna start poking someone further down the line, like his summoner, and then make that our kill target. And hope by then these two, or at least one of them, has their barrier removed. This one will almost guarantee have its barrier removed. It's more so that guy that will have to go out of our way for it to do so. Oh, we had alignment there. I should actually went for that. Because you need full mana. I guess I can still cast for it. Just gotta remember to actually cast the right one and not Spirit Fox on accident. Because that would not be good. Which we accidentally did earlier. You would make more sense to go for first, but I really want to take out the Summoner. Even though it'd be way easier to get him down first. But, Summoner is just a little more important. Even if it takes longer to get it down. Just guarantee making sure it goes down is more important here. He's moving everything around, which is really annoying. Summoner is kind of in a bit of a dangerous location, but at least it's not blocked on purple right now, which is fine. Because that means we can just go straight for our mana, get a resummon, and go from there. We also know our first slot can't really be targeted by it because it's going to keep being Spirit Fox every single time. And Spirit Fox is stealthy, so they can't actually target it. His whole team pretty much still has barrier. I guess I could go for the poke here. Hope it gets alignment right over there. It did not. He just does a thing. Still needed that in kill range. We have a lot of damage, but not that much damage. You hit your goals and 550k Volkies this weekend? Nice. Yeah, we're still going for our 300 standard amount. Though, honestly, we're starting to get enough of a stack of Paloozas where we really could go for a 500 or even 1,000 push again. We haven't tried going for 1,000 for a while. I think we're going to do at least 1 week this year. Or, you know, one Vault weekend. Also, hello, Andresia. Welcome. I'm not sure what weekend we'll end up doing it on, but probably no time soon. But sometime this year, I do kind of want to go for the 1,000 again. It's not something we normally go for, but I definitely do want to go for it again. It's not in the near immediate future. It's always nice to get a lot. I'd go for 2 500s. The 2 500s would be way easier to do than 1 1,000. Yeah, we'll go for this. Yeah, gosh, why does Journey feel so slow? Like, I feel like I should be making a better team, but honestly, I'm not sure what can go quicker. Because the whole point of switching to Wolf-Garrick, though this barrier is getting extremely in the way on this fight, is so that he can actually scale. Because the other things don't scale, like, at all. And they kind of fall off a bit. Whereas this doesn't have as big of that issue. Like, it still has that issue, but not to anywhere near as degree as the other teams. So, we have 2 things we could do here. I think what I'm going to do is try to poke away these 2 guys' barrier while trying to devour this guy. The big issue we have here is I need both of them to remove their barrier. And the only way I can do that is to skull them and or cast on them. Now we have a 50-50 if we go for it. Do we trust that we will land a 50-50? No. I'm going for it. We got it. Nice. Okay, we're in the clear. Even if that didn't happen, we'd probably still be fine. But now we are truly in the clear. Which is good because he has like 1,000 stats at this point. And barrier. The barrier is not that big an issue at this point. Though, actually, I say that. It actually kind of will be still. Because he can keep reapplying it. Even though we killed his main barrier, he still has that secondary barrier just sitting there of himself. And unfortunately, I can't go for the Devour on him because there's no units left to Devour, and he doesn't have resummon. So at this point, it is just whittle him down with a billion pokes. And at some point, he will die. And hopefully we can get some extra turns here. Good. Now do that like 4 more times. Nope, bad. Spirit Fox, can you even do anything? Not really. Trying to cascade some mana. Do I just poke it with it? No, it's more important that this guy gets his mana and try for an extra turn. Even though it's not the greatest of chance, because they nerf Journey Troops into the ground, it's more than 0. Though in all fairness, Spirit Fox also has more than 0, but most of it's invisible sight, so we kind of already know what it's doing before it does it. Whereas we don't know what this thing's going to do before it does it. Like, it could land extra turn, it might not. Whereas Spirit Fox, for the most part, we kind of already know, unless we get, like, super lucky from Sky. We already know before we cast it on if it will not extra turn. Whereas he's a complete mystery, so we never really know in any given time. Also, he just got right back to max health. Okay, this is going to be a problem. I guess I might have to spam Spirit Fox a bit more. Because this is actually extremely problematic. He doesn't have immune to mana drain, right? Okay, good, good. He doesn't have immune to silence, but doesn't matter here. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep mana draining him. Oh, no. Oh, I got to give him an extra turn skull if I do that. That's so bad. Alright, good. We got random skull. Oh, good. He can't get extra turn skull now from that random skull we got from Sky. So I'm going to do that to mana drain him. We also get another skull poke. That guy's dies, but we can just resummon it immediately by casting this onto Brown. So we'll do that on Brown. I guess we could technically try to deny his colors too, but a little bit better that we just go for the mana we need. As worst comes to worst, we can always just keep Spirit Foxing him off his mana, which is the entire intention right now. Just keep spamming him with Spirit Fox and whatever damage we can get down. Does that skull? No, it moves all of them by 1, so I have to do it that way in order to actually get skull. We then go for this poke, showing you need that 2 more times, and we just do it into one other poke because you don't have enough damage quite yet. You're really close, but not quite there. Is Spirit Fox into that enough? No. But I will mana drain him with it, if nothing else. Alright, that brings him into 2-shot range. I just need the other guy to gain full mana, and that is match. What a slow fight. I hate Journey this week. In a little bit, we can then go hit Underspire. Alright, let's see. The Underspire is not nearly as bad. Like, it's not ideal this week, but this mode is definitely worse. It's not even close. And he's left with 69 HP. And we'll get our free Devour that hits nothing, of course. But we could pretend that it actually devours something. And we still get 195 miles for it because we already got the maximum amount of penalty for taking 1,500 turns to go win this fight. Luckily, it caps at like 10-point loss or whatever it is. So, that's not too big a deal. Because at a certain point, if you go so slow, it doesn't matter if you just go even slower than that. Because it caps out how many points you lost from going that slow. The problem is you pretty much always hit that cap every single time because of how slow every single team is this steep. Yeah, so maybe we can get some lucky Wolf Garrick's going, though. All he needs is a lucky double kill to double kill, and we're good to go. That's easier said than done because it feels like it never happens. We've gone a couple fights that were like that. But this guy basically has to get boost ratio every time by only creating 10 gems. He has to extra turn like 4 times getting that. Then you go for your Devour, then he has to do another 4. You basically have to 8 extra turn with a 10 gem spawn with a 15 mana cost. Which is not going to happen most of the time. It can happen, it's just not likely to happen. It's not like old Journey Troops where you can loop it for, you know, like as many thousands as you want and then you're good to go. Realistically, it looped for like several dozen. But now he'll be lucky if he can even get 3 in a row. And we need about 8 in a row to actually do what we're trying to do here for insta-kill. What happened to my team? We had a team here and now it's gone. I would like my team back, please. Oh, that's a huge miss. Oh no, my main mana generator is about to die. Well, this is both good and bad. Well, nothing's good about this. But the one saving grace. Oh, that's bad though. He is stealthy, so I actually have to hit him. Okay, so we can win. That's the good part. The bad part. Our win condition is to use Wolf Garrick until this guy's HP bar is within 1 hit range of this. Because since this thing has stealthy, I can't do it on her. And I don't have any way to stun her. So I have to cast Wolf Garrick 7 times. Which is 22 mana cost with no mana accumulator on the team. And him also not supplying any extra mana through any means. Because he just ends his turn every single time he casts. Oh, also he needs to not die within that entire time. And he's currently within 4 skull range. Wonderful. Worst comes to worst, we could also just take a billion skulls and win that way. As you can see right here, he has stealthy. So we have to 80 chip him at a time. 7 more times. Where's that 8 more times? What is this battle? I almost want to hit the retreat button, but realistically, we will win. I think. Oh, that better not be our only move. Yeah, we're gonna lose. There's no way that's my only move. Yeah, it is. Alright, how many more hits can we take before we die? We're allowed to take, what's his attack value? 181? We're allowed to take 3 more hits. No, not even. We're allowed to take 2 more hits. And then the third will kill us. So we only have a 2 leeway right now. That is basically 0. Alright, we have to take Skull. But if we can keep getting lucky with those skulls, we can make a comeback here. What's your ability to do again? Oh, and on top of that, of course it's 2 random enemies. Oh no. Oh, I think we lose. I can't even 1 skull either. I have to double skull. My second skull is going to do 2 damage to him. Alright, I can only take 1 more hit. Oh no, he's 2 random enemies too. This is actually impossible. I would have to get a chain reaction of about, 5 skulls. Or 1 cast and 4 skulls. Is our only win condition at this point. Which is obviously not happening. But what if it does? Let's see. What do we need here? I can't take that red. I will take that brown, though. I will take that green. He'll do a thing. Oh, that just kills me. I can't even win. I would have to, at this exact moment in time, get 5 skulls in a row. There's a chance I can get a yellow to fall here. Then a skull falls. Then a skull falls into that skull. Then from the sky, 2 vertical 3s also fall. So if the exact order of what's about to fall is yellow, skull, 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 something purple, skull, 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 something skull, 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 we will win. Or something like that. Go. Let's just do the easy part. Let's see. So the exact order that needs to fall right now is yellow or skull, then purple or skull, then anything skull, skull, skull. If that falls, there's a small chance. It did not fall. We're dead. Unfortunate. Anyways, let's try again. There was a chance. That chance was a very, very, very small decimal, but there was a chance. Alright, where were we? There's no cascade over there, so there's no point in doing that. I don't even have cascade for that either. Let's take a purple. Get our convert over there. Alright, let's hope we can get an early devour here so that doesn't happen again. Because that is not a good situation at all to be in. Wait, did we just get the same fight again? Oh yeah, duh, because it hasn't actually moved. Obviously it's the same fight. Alright, I would love if my first slot didn't die before I get Devourer. Though the only way I can win is with double poke, which means I have to make sure they don't really get too much mana, of which they are currently trying to get too much mana. I'm gonna pass my turn. I was about to say, he needs to not do that. What's my condition here? I guess I poke him, as weird as that may seem. Because what I'm trying to do right now is get a skull. So I can then bring it to kill range. It needs to be a non-Doomskull skull, though. Like that one. So I have to do anything we can to get a skull right here. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Now, with that skull, I then devour and hope it hits 1 to 2 stealthies. Exactly what we needed. Oh, that is as perfect as it could have been. And now we just take skull. We poke it once, get the other guy full mana, and that's match. Alright, all we have to do now is get full mana. I'll leave him there in case we get a random skull, so that the skull will not kill him. Now I just got to get this guy to full mana and we win. And that will be match. Easier said than done, though. But the second he gets the full mana, we've won. Because then we just chip him down either with Skull or Spirit Fox. The only problem with that is if Spirit Fox dies within that time. But we can always resummon, so it's not that big a deal. As long as he doesn't kill my Wolf Garrick, though he is so bulky, I think that is physically impossible by this point. You'd have to basically deliberately try to get it dead for him to kill that thing. Okay, I'll take that and get a red. Let him do whatever over there. Take that over. Do we just take purple here? Yeah. I don't want to skull him yet. That dying means almost nothing. Gotta be careful not to take too much damage, though. Come on, Wolf Garrett, get up there. I think I deny my own purple, as bad as that is, just because it's my only option. So we deny purple. Oh, I forgot. That's gonna block us on mana, though. Do I just bring him into kill range already? I'm gonna do it. That could be a bad idea, because if I accidentally take a skull now, that's actually not good. We just have to hope he didn't randomly take skull, or be forced to have to take one, and as match. What a weird fight. But it did win. Alright, one more fight. I think we've only lost 2 or 3 fights so far this journey event. So hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Mr. Z. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we'll take the purple. Grab her a little bit of mana. I don't know, I kind of like situations where we have to figure out what our probability is from the sky. It's not too often we have to figure out how absurdly awful our chances to do anything. Take Wolf out of first slot so it doesn't keep dying. But the reason he's there is to hope we could rush kill Devour. Because if we just rush kill Devour, he has all the stats he needs to not die. The problem is rush kill Devouring quick enough. As you can see from the last few fights, he has not done it quick enough. But when he does, it works out really well. The problem is every time he doesn't. Which the last several fights have been pretty often. But all we have to do is just get this guy to kill range. Have this guy actually learn to land extra turn. After that, we use this Wolf Garrick to kill it. It then double kills. We then win. We just take this, do whatever. Make sure there's no extra turns. Devour, Devour, win. Like, that's what this team's supposed to do. And now he has enough durability that he's never going to die unless he somehow gets insta-killed. And then you just rinse and repeat to do the same thing again. Like, that's what this team's supposed to do. It just does it never. I should say never. Though the last several fights, it feels like never. It just hasn't been doing it the last couple. But if we can do that, that's what we're aiming for. And then we do that, boom, boom, do that again, boom, boom. And now he has like 1,000 stats. Well, the problem is getting that first Devour quick enough. And it looks like we will hit our 10,000 point threshold here. The problem is we need everyone else in the guild doing it too. Oh, we're actually right in the middle. Like dead center middle. We're doing okay, I guess, for points. Oh no, we're actually doing a little bad. There's 2 80s right there. I wonder what they're using. Yeah, we're 2 battles up on them, which means we got Valraven luck. But I have less points than them, despite being 2 more battles. I wonder if they're trying to loop with the troop or what they're doing. That's interesting. Yeah, we got Valraven luck on them, but even with Valraven luck, we are still down on them on points. Because of how many we were losing on several of those. Oh, you know what that came from? I wonder if that takes into account the losses we did. I wonder if every loss counts as a battle. Because I lost like 2 or 3 fights or whatever it was. And that probably hurt our score more than anything. Is the fact that we just straight up lost a couple. Because even if you're losing max points, that's nothing compared to losing an entire fight. Which I think we've done like 2 or 3 times now. Which I think actually explains the whole difference there in points. If that is the case. Oh good, he finally has a 1 lower mana cost. Wait, why didn't I take that earlier? We could have had that all during the journey event that we literally just did. No! I forgot to grab it! Wait, what does he look like when he's shiny? I completely forgot about that. Wait. What does he look like shinied? What's different? His robe? Oh, so I guess his color. Wasn't he like gray before? Now he's like a whitish color. Like a white beige or whatever you'd call that. I'm not sure what color you'd really call that. Whatever color that is. Plus his robe looks a little different, I think. Yeah, it says number of battles, not wins. So yeah, that probably takes into account the losses we had. Alright, let's go clear out a few other things, hand out a code, and then just get straight into a billion Paloozas. It does feel like we've mostly just been running through dailies because of how annoying some of the dailies are at, Speaking of which, we just got stunned death marked. That is not ideal. I'm gonna ignore it, though. Yeah, 20 new shinies today? Nice, Tyrion. Very nice. Yeah, when you lose, you still get miles, but you get like 0. And by 0, I mean like 6 or whatever it is. Like, it's a very, 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 very small amount compared to if you max point loss win. Like, a max point loss win is like 90% more points than a loss. Like, actually losing a fight. Like, if you lose the maximum amount of points compared to losing a fight. Like, if you lose the maximum amount of points but win, compared to losing a fight, you get about 90% or 95% more points from the max loss win than you do from actually losing a battle in Journey event with how it's currently scaled. I think we lost like 2 or 3 fights. I know for sure we lost 1 today. I can't remember. I know we're at least at 2. I'm just not sure if we are at 3. Yeah, that's probably where most of the point disparity came from. Because if it counts each of those as a battle, then, yeah, that's counting against our score then, for sure, 100%. Anything good on Adventure Board today? Not really. Do we have a task for it, though? No, we do not. Though they really want me to go play 5 PvP fights today, apparently. They really want me to go do 5 PvP fights. So I guess we'll go do 5 PvP fights. We got 2 goals to go do the exact same thing, of just do 5 fights. As both will get done simultaneously. Oh, hello, Jay! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Well, so at this point, once we finish out the basic dailies, we'll go hand out code. Actually, we'll probably do it right before we go for faction. And then into the Vault grind. Of which we're probably going to be running about 5 tonight. 4 or 5. It really comes down to, do we want to do 5 tonight or 5 tomorrow night? I just really wish Journey and Underspire don't take so long this weekend. Because they're really getting in the way of how much time we could be spending on Vault grind. Do we care about this amount of glory? I guess I'll go for it. Unfortunately, this glory reward I don't believe counts for a thing unless they've changed it in recent years. Or not recent years, but recent months, I should say. And it does not, otherwise we would have gotten it right there. They've added a few things that do count towards it now that didn't before. Beyond just PvP. But still, the best way to do is just do some PvP. I think the main one that they added to it is, I believe the glory that you get from Underworld counts towards it now. Whereas before it was only PvP, now it's PvP and Underworld, if I'm not mistaken. Which is, I never did a daily Underworld, so I never really see it trigger that way. But I believe they did make it, as of a couple months ago, also include Underworld. But it doesn't include things like that when it's like a static amount for the glory reward thing. Alright, let's do 5 PvP fights real quick, and then I guess we're doing Underspire. And I still keep going to the wrong place to try to get here every single time. I have done that so consistently incorrectly. I always do green. Obviously, we're running Stellarex green. We already have all the points we need, but just out of curiosity, what rank are we right now? We are 3rd. And as long as we maintain that, I'll be happy. And that will give us basically a deed book in golden marks, which is a really solid amount of golden marks. I don't feel like dealing with that thing reviving 1,000 times, so I'm just going to go to the other fight. You know it's going to revive at least 3 times. So we will just ignore it. It's just the amount of times that thing will revive will be longer than the rest of the fight combined. Oh, come on, Bog Strider. If that was Thrall, we would have had full mana. That's why you never use Bog Strider unless you're forced to. It's really tanky, but it just blocks so much mana. It doesn't feel like it's blocking that much. But you'd be surprised how much of a block an 8 mana cost is compared to a 6 with Link. It doesn't seem like much, but there's a lot of times where you're like 3 mana short, and Thrall would have been that 3 mana. And as Sonny mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. And we'll have the first redeem code very soon, actually. And I think we're going to be handing out 3 tonight as well. Because we are going to be here a while. The stream has basically just started. We're already an hour in. Or almost an hour in. Probably our longest stream for Vault Weekend all week. Because I think we are going to go for the 5 tonight. Just so we don't really have to rush or do anything on Sunday for it. Better to get done today than tomorrow. Well, I say that now. We'll see where we are in like an hour and a half from now. 'Cause honestly, I might be burnt out by Underspire. Well, Underspire is nowhere near as bad as Journey this week, but it's not ideal either. It's far from an ideal Underspire week. Even more so if you're missing the good options like Doomed Glade and whatever that purple dragon is called. Lunar Alien. I can never get his name. Like, I understand what they're trying to do with the name, I just feel like I can never say it correctly. Oh, did we get enough glory, or did I actually not do enough battles? Am I one battle off? Oh, no, that's both of them. Alright, we're good to go. Perfect. Alright, grab all this. I didn't even claim that earlier. Oh, probably because I was trying to make sure I didn't claim all this. Even though it's in a different tab. Yeah, we got those boosters there, too. I kind of want to run them this weekend. I would have to click them individually, though. We might actually do it off-stream when we run some Dust Devil, I think. Tomorrow off-stream, probably. Or tonight. Not sure if I'll be awake that late, though. What am I looking for here? Hey, we didn't lose yet this week. Nor did the guy in first place in our bracket. Yep, well, that'll be a solid third. Anyways, hopefully we can just ignore PvP for all of tomorrow. So the only thing left as far as dailies, then, is Underspire. And, is this a daily right now? This is quite the hefty daily. Because our best option is 2 things that fall off with almost no good mana accumulators because the empowers here aren't that good. We're using Cockatrice and Tracker as our mana accumulation. I actually ditched the double empower, as weird as that may seem, mostly because the double empower actually really conflicts with what you're trying to do with this team a lot of times. So I actually just traded it out for other mana accumulators. That's why our team is a little bit weird right now. Is this actually better this way? I don't know. But the other way just felt so clunky to me that this one feels better. I'm just not sure if it actually is better. But it feels like it plays better. Though I haven't extensively tested it. What do we need? What do we need? Do we have alignment? No. Also, the other mana that he creates isn't even the one I need. I should probably try trying to do that. I'm like trying to feed into the guy and can't even do it. At least stay hydrated. Oh yeah, I did bring a border over here. Oh, did I not open this one yet? Oh yeah, because I got another one. I already cleared out the previous water bottle. But yeah, I got the backup water bottle. I remember to grab one again today. Already killed the other one from before the stream. Anyways, where are we? Okay, how many bottle borders have I gone to? I've gone through 4 today. Let's see. We'll take that one over. Oh, I should have taken the purple first. He's actually still going to get it for some value, and that could have been full mana there. Luckily, he's still full mana, so it doesn't really matter too much. I forgot, we can actually lose. This team has a lot less of a chance of losing compared to Journey event team. Oh! We got it. Oh, I might have overbought torches. Oh, no. I wasn't expecting to get this lucky. Wait, we just got first scout. I guess that throws me off because we basically full scouted 4 floors in a row. But we just found it first try on second to last floor. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, we got so unlucky on all the others, it threw me off that we actually got it first try here. That means we may have overspent, because I actually went max gem on one of the other days, just to make sure we'd have enough. But I wasn't expecting today to be so lucky. That doesn't make us have to do any less battles in today battle number of sense. So, like, as far as today is concerned, the number of battles we have to do is actually still the same. It's unchanged by getting that lucky. However, it does drastically reduce how many battles we have to do tomorrow night by a decent margin. What would have been almost like 17 fights tomorrow is basically going to be like 10 now. If even that, unless we just go for a bunch of dead end room stuff. Which are generally quicker anyways compared to taking the really deep ones. Oh, I should have mana drained him before I did that. Actually, I still can because he didn't do it for some reason. Yes, let's go for it. Hope we can get it. We did not get it, but we did get a lot of mana. Can I cascade this? Yes. Can we do anything with that? No. How about now? No, now it's even worse. Now there's no skulls on the board. Why about all the skulls? They're just completely gone. I just realized this guy's mana accumulation is kind of useless. Yeah, we'll switch him out for 1 to 2 empowers. Like, he does do resummon force, which is nice for Meat Shield, which I think is the main reason why I brought him. But he doesn't really feed into much, because the reds are kind of pointless. The problem is I'm not too big a fan of the 2 empowers we have. But worst comes to worst, I could always trade it out for that one blue-purple troop. That has like Spirit Fox resummon. It'd still be a similar issue, and that's kind of still doing nothing though. Where's the door? Oh wait. What? We haven't found the door? Wait, did I just take highest level and not get to door? I'm so confused. Wait. We just took highest level path and didn't get to door. 136. 160. 165. Wish I could check what it was before. Huh. Well, let me take this path then, because it seems like primary path. I just noticed that now. We haven't actually found the area 6 door. Wait, is this final section? Oh wait, I was overbuying. Wait. Wait, I'm confused. Why am I so confused right now? Wait, did we just do the gold medal fight? Why am I so confused right now? Was that the gold medal fight and I didn't use lantern on it? No, this can't be. No, because that opens the other door. No. This is the section before next section. Never mind, that's fine. You can tell because it would have been a Rubrath fight. Alright, I'm just really confused right now, but we're exactly where I thought we were initially. But then I thought we weren't. But no, we're exactly where we should be. This is the second to last section. The thing that was throwing me off is the final door only has like one of the section thingies. Like, I always think it's like a double thing. Yeah, the issue is we haven't found the Area 5 door. Because for whatever reason, highest level there wasn't the correct route. That's the thing that threw me off there. But yeah, we're all fine. Just really threw me off mentally there for a second. I'll throw that down. Grab that. Wish you could get full mana. Well, let's do that, and that's good. But hopefully this path leads to door. I would assume so, because it can't really go up. I guess it could if you're really going to squeeze it in there, but I highly doubt I could squeeze in there. We're going to just go straight down. Yeah, we probably should replace out our last slot for something, even if it's just that Spirit Fox guy. Because it's effectively doing exactly what he's doing, but better. The problem is it's mana that was the issue. He uses blue-purple, which means it's full blocked. Not that this guy isn't, but he has a way of getting past it with the double mana. I just realized we're going to have to deal with 100% revive. I have no counterplay to that here. Oh, you're immune to mana drain, aren't you? I forgot. You're one of those elf thingies. Ooh, we're webbed. That's actually not worth casting then. Be very problematic to try casting that. I keep forgetting, they all have immune to drain. Because they have that one weird elf trait. There's one more cast from him and we win, or a billion more skulls. Either or, whichever comes first. Which at this point, I think this is going to be a billion more skulls. The billion more skulls route actually looking pretty nice right about now. Especially if we could cleanse, because that's literally just auto win the second it does. Or that's also auto win. As this feels so easy now compared to Journey. There's the door, we found it. Oh, that was one of the few times we did it in inverse order. But yeah, this is the door to get to the final section. This was just throwing me off earlier because for whatever reason I thought we were in final section, but then it's like, wait, we can't be. But no, it's obviously we weren't. Just really threw me off there for a moment. And as soon as we run out of sigils here, we'll go hand out code. It'll be the first of 3. And we'll hand out the other 2 as we go through the Paloozas. And we're probably going to be running 5 Paloozas tonight, either 4 or 5, not sure. Because now that we got a little bit lucky on Underspire, we technically could run the 5 tomorrow. Even it out a bit more. Because we found the room really quickly. Actually, how many sigils we have left? There is actually a small chance we could finish it tonight, I think. I would need to have 7, 13, 12. I would need 12 more torches, which is exactly how many I have. If we get exact routing, I have exact torches to finish due to the ones that we would have to lantern. So if we can find the exact perfect path, we have the exact torches needed to get it tonight. But only if we first try exact correct path, like we did on the previous zone. Which means every single one tonight would be perfect if we do. Would have gotten a double perfect section. Which is great after full scouting like 4 sections in a row. Some of it deliberately, though. These are dead end rooms. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're in the final section. They have 1,500 stats right now. I might actually need to go change my team just so when we get obliterated, we don't completely die. I think we have to switch out the last slot for hero weapon at this point. Something that honestly probably should have already been the case. But like hero there was something. Doesn't really matter too much what that something is, just something. Something not useless. The problem is a lot of the weapons we have access to are not that good this week for our Grimwoods. It's actually probably the biggest downside with the Grimwoods event this week. Because actually our selection of weapons are pretty lackluster. I wouldn't say they're non-existent, but they are definitely below par for a kingdom. You have stealthy. The other guy does. Oh, I should grab green first. That's all mana we need, and it's like, ooh, click. But there we go. Good to go. Alright, let me go change this team. Let's go down. Yeah, I think we get rid of Tracker. Oh, wait, never mind. Duh, we already have Hero. I mean, not Hero. We'll put, I kind of want to put a second Dragon, but we can't because they only have 1. Obviously, we can't put a second Hero. Do we use one the Hatter and Scroll Troops? The problem is they're all kind of bad. We can go to Doomskull one, I guess. Does cover some color. He does have Resummon on the other guy, too. Actually, both of them do. Convert 6 green gems. Convert all green to Lycanthropy. Summon... No, that's not the one I wanted. Yeah, create 5 yellow gems, then convert all yellows to Doomskulls. We can also just go straight up 40% Devour. Which sounds slow, but compared to what we actually have for this kingdom, it's probably not abysmal. We also have the Wolf Garrick route. Unfortunately, we can't go down him, but we do have the Wolf Garrick route as well. Let's plop a Wolf Garrick there, get Devour. Doing that will be a little bit weirder, but I think he's a really good just not die final troop. Unless we really want to go Cerberus. Well, this used to have a 50% chance to devour, by the way. Actually nerfed it. Oh no, or was it 25% and they buffed it? It was one or the other. I'm pretty sure it was 50% and they nerfed it. For some weird reason, I don't really know why. It wasn't broken when it was 50%. I'm gonna do Wolf Garrick just because it covers more color. Oh, so are we missing any color? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have everything. So leave banner as is. +2 green, +1 blue, -1 red, that's fine. Alright, let's roll with that, see how we do. It shouldn't be worse. How much better is questionable, though. But I'm mostly doing it as a desperation option to not lose. It gives us a good not lose buffer. Doesn't mean it'll completely prevent it, but it does make losing harder. Which at this point is a good thing to try to avoid, just so we don't lose a torch. I think my biggest concern at this point is actually going to be the final fight, if we actually choose to lantern it. The final fight is going to be, oh, what would you even call it? Oh, good, we have that. But the final fight's going to have to be, Diamantina. And that is a very problematic fight for us to have to take on. Oh, you don't have stealthy, so I can actually go for that. I just took out the weaker one too, which is very convenient. I just kind of assumed we'd get a skull. I should not have assumed, because he just got like triple skull on us. Alright, we already got a diverge in the path. That's not good, but hopefully higher level will work, because so far we have had 2 paths this week where the higher level strategy did not work. This isn't the first time that it didn't happen 2 times in a week. But that is very rare. Or not just once, but twice it doesn't work. Like, it's really common that it doesn't work on first area. But it's very, very unlikely that it doesn't work on first and second area. Or not first and second, but, you know, first area and another area. Oh, we actually got extra turn from that for once. We're currently entangled, but it's still so much damage that's worth it. Also, you have, stealthy, so I can't actually devour you. Or at least not in the way I would want to. Now, we do have a line man. I'm just going to go for it. Though we are entangled, so it doesn't do that much damage. I think at this point we just get the other guy full mana and just call it there. For winning the fight. Should get dragon full mana, that is. Oh, yeah, we'll try doing that for Cascade. Didn't get it. No poke us. How are you not dead yet? Oh, he's entangled. I was gonna say. There's no way you shouldn't be dead yet. But, what did it do? Oh, it's Cockatrice that did it. Wait, no, it couldn't be. Wait, how did we get entangled then? Let's see, we have a 193 and a 197. So it should be this way. We'll find out it actually is, but it should be. Also, wow, did the daily system take forever today. We're almost an hour in. And we're still doing the daily system. Is that, I think, the longest we spent on Gems of War daily in a very, very long time. This normally takes like 10 to 20 minutes on an average day. And we're almost up to 1 hour. That is insane. They really need a tweak journey event. The worst part is we might still have one more journey event this bad. Oh, it's mostly the unscaled journey event that's really bad right now. Like, while Underspire is not ideal right now, this is like one of the worst case scenarios for Underspire for the most part. Like, it almost doesn't get much slower than this. Whereas journey events, they haven't really rescaled it properly since they tweaked how journey troops work. And they really need to. Like, by next event. Even though they're going to wait, I think, like 2 events before they do. The worst part is they might not even scale it enough once they finally do. Because they might have skewed data from some of the weapons we had available. Like that one purple weapon that we had this week. Which made the horrifically bad event slightly less horrific. But still horrifically bad. So it falls off pretty early. A little overkill there, but that's fine. The only weird thing about Wolf Garrick in this team comp is he doesn't actually really benefit much from double killing. Like, we're just gonna AoE down anyways. Maybe we do just go Cerberus. Because Cerberus has more of a backup plan for when you do only have it left. Whereas if you only have one Wolf Garrick left and it hasn't gotten a Devourer yet, you're in a pretty bad situation. Whereas if you only have one Cerberus left and you haven't gotten your Devourer yet, it's not as big a deal. Like, it's still not ideal, but it's more doable than Wolf Garrick being alone. The reason we're using Wolf Garrick, though, is he covers better coloration. The other one doesn't cover red. Which you'd kind of expect for something called Cerberus to cover red, but it actually doesn't in this game. It covers brown-purple. Which really feels like it should be brown-red. I feel like Cerberus is normally like a fire dog with 3 heads. So the fact that it doesn't use red and then brown for like the earthy color or something, with its skin literally looking like stone anyways. I go throw that one down. A little bit of a weird choice to make it brown purple. Hey, we found the door. Oh wait, I'm actually not gonna have enough torches. Wait, I did the math wrong earlier. I am actually 1 torch short of being able to find it. Unless we somehow find like a 5 off or a 4 off. But assuming it's 6 off, which is very likely, we're actually 1 torch short of being able to do it. As I would need to have 6 torches, and I only have 5 left. Never mind, it's actually impossible even if we get it perfect to do it today. We'd still need some torches from tomorrow. Even if we do choose the correct route the first time. Yeah, I think we're going to do 4 Paloozas tonight and then 5 tomorrow. Because we're basically done with Underspire. If the guild goes crazy during the day, we're actually technically going to be done with that before we start streaming, though I'm pretty sure we won't be. Oh no! Oh, why did I think you could do it? But never mind, you had enough damage anyway, so never mind, you could do it. That didn't mean anything. There we go. That was fine, never mind. The no actually wasn't as no-y as it seemed. Oh wait, never mind. We do actually have exact number of torches. What am I saying? We only need 5 torches to find a 6 off. Never mind, I was right the first time. We did the math correctly the first time around. Never mind on the never mind. I highly doubt we're getting a 3 off, so I'm not even gonna try. How far is this if it goes all the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we think a boss room is right there? It is technically possible. Though it's not that likely, so we should probably go down. But if we get exact correct path, 5 torches is enough because our 6 will be lantern. So the initial math we did was actually exactly correct. If and only if we choose the correct path initially, we can actually finish it Underspire tonight. And then tomorrow would just be dead-end room scouting. But that does assume we'll find it on first try, and you know that's not going to happen. That would be nice if it did. Though you know it's not. Alright, I'll take that over. Who knows? We don't have that many branching paths. There's only so many places it could be. Problem is we don't know where the merchant is, and we could easily accidentally find that first. there goes Hero. Wolf Garrick, you can't do anything. I'm about to replace you for Cerberus. Even if you cover more color, it doesn't really matter if you're just sitting there doing nothing the whole time. We're in a weird situation now. I need this dragon to get full mana. Good. Bad. Really bad. Absurdly bad. Never mind, we don't have enough torches. The worst part is, he got cursed death marked. This battle is winnable. It's just very unlikely winnable. As long as we don't die to insta-kill, this should be a fine fight. Also, hello, Cynical. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the $2 tip. Greatly appreciated. It's going to be an intense fight, or we're going to die instantly out of insta-kill. But hopefully we can actually get an intense fight out of this one. If we win this, it's going to be a barely win. Oh, no. I should have entangled him. I should have entangled him. He doesn't have enough to one-shot us right now. He's sure trying to, though. I gotta kill Skyla. I can't let his mana be around, or hers, I mean. We now take Skull, of course. Gonna have to. We're on sudden death mode right now. If it touches us with anything, we lose. No! Wait, it's entangled. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Hold up. Wait, I forgot the entangle. Hold. We won. What a fight. What a weird fight. Anyways. Okay, that's a dead end room. I don't even have to speculate if it's over there. Now we gotta figure out if it's left or down, though. So we just traded out one problem for another. I kind of forgot. He does double damage to entangled enemies. Which is why we killed it there. I was like wondering for a second why he did so much damage, but it's this trait right here. He deals double damage to anything entangled. Very rarely is he in a position where he's actually the one doing skulls. But he was able to that time. Thank you, Cynical. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Helps out a lot. Yeah, the 9-year anniversary of this channel, I think, is right around the corner. It's either the 8 or 9 year that we've been covering Gems of War. We've been playing it since day one, basically, or week one, I should say. As far as us actually covering stuff on it, as far as when I officially count us as starting, even though we technically did it like a year prior. Yeah, I think we're almost at the 8-year mark. I need to double check the one video. But like 8-year mark of covering content every single week. So these days, of course, we do it every single day. I technically count the start of the channel as when we started doing weekly videos. I didn't really count it when we just posted like a few random videos here and there. You hit 7 years at the end of March? Nice. Yeah, I can't remember if it's the 8-year or 9-year mark. I need to double check. Actually, completely forgot off the top of my head. Of course, we've been playing since the start, and this is the 10-year anniversary year of Gems of War as well. Gems of War turns 10 years in about half a year. Actually, a little more than half a year. This November. It's still a ways away. But this year's November is the 10-year anniversary for Gems of War. We've been around since day one. Or week one, I should say. I think we started on like the 5th or 6th day or something. It was definitely the first week. Let's see. Take that one over for now. Get our little pokety poke. That's a lot of pokety poke. Somehow not dead. Unfortunate. Here, go get a free devour that you do nothing with. Alright, moment of truth. Down or left? Actually, it's technically right or left at this point. I almost want to do a poll for it. Let me do some math here. We might have double boss room next to each other. Because this one can't. This one technically can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I just convinced myself. We're going down, which is also right. Because that's a 6 off next to boss room, next to boss room. Or seems like the most likely one. Could still be merchant, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm going for it. It's a 6 off right next to boss room. One can open. Oh, hello, York. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Haven't played for about 3 or 4 years. Can you catch you up on where the top players are? Is it worth it? Any advice on a video you should look at? The Mythic tier list video that I think we have pinned to our channel right now can give you a good idea of what the strongest troops in the game are. There are a few missing from it that have been added in the last year, of course, but for the most part, it's pretty much completely up to date. As not too much has come in the last year that's like super breaking, other than Stellaryx. Yeah, checking that video would give you a good idea of like where the top power is in the game at the moment, like as far as the troops and everything. But as far as catching up, I would say just basically focusing on dailies and grinding vault events like crazy. We actually have a vault event right now, so perfect time to be coming back. You've chose the exact correct day. But there's a vault event weekend once a month. It lasts for 3 days. It's basically like an EXP boost weekend or a gold boost weekend or anything similar in any other game. Except in Gems of War, you get way more than double loot. It is more like 9 times loot. If you take into account like all the value you get from the gnomes, it is actually really insanely good for loot. And highly advised to be farming during this time. The best way to do it, which is actually not what we're doing right now, we're actually doing some of the dailies right now. But, or technically a weekly thing. But, basically, main way to do it is just spam, Explore. Low-level Explorer, you should have any team that should be able to do it pretty quickly. You'll likely already have Leprechaun if you were playing 3 or 4 years ago. Just build a quick kill team of Leprechaun. Kill out Explorer in one shot with whatever you have. And just keep doing that over and over again. You'll get verses from that. Those verses allow you to run Paloozas. And then those Paloozas allow you to get pretty much just like infinite loot. It's a lot of value. We only so far run 4 this weekend. Though, still need to go run a lot more. We got a really, really unfortunate weekly system this week. Normally it doesn't take that long, but this week is a really horrifically bad week for it. Just because some of the teams that we have are pretty bad, and they also updated it recently, but then didn't re-update it. So we still have to wait for like another patch before they do that. This next patch should be pretty soon too. They're doing a lot of PvP reworks this week, or this year. Not sure if we're going to get any form of real-time PvP within all that, but over the next year they're actually doing quite a few PvP reworks. We've only had one so far, but they should be doing at least a few more throughout the year. Let's see. What do we need here? Yeah, I would say this game is still worth getting back into. As long as you don't mind a little bit of a daily grind. I don't feel like it has as forced of a daily grind compared to some daily games, though. Because most of the basic dailies can be done pretty quickly in this game. And you can easily get the premium currency just by taking tribute here and there pretty much every hour. Like, it doesn't have to be every hour, obviously. Even if you just take it like 4 times a day, that still adds up to be a lot of free gems. A tribute system to this day is still the main thing that keeps Gems of War free to play. You just check the game occasionally, tap once, get a ton of free gems. There are a lot of other ways to get gems these days. Most notably, Vault Event weekends that are going on right now. For the next day. It ends on Monday reset time, so basically 1 whole day left for it. But you can get a lot of gems during that as well. Not necessarily from the event itself, but from the vault keys that you get from the events. There's a 100 drop, a 300 drop, a few other knick-knack drops in there. As well as just a lot of other good things like orbs and, oh gosh, what do you even call it? Orbs, keys, stuff like that. Oh yeah, Santa Nicole's still been playing free-to-play. This game's really easy to do free-to-play with how it's set up. You do basically have to get some content later than you normally would be able to. As they do basically have like a little bit of a paywall to get some content early, essentially. But beyond that, you get basically everything in this game playing 100% free-to-play. And the current state of the game, at least later in the game, it's not even that hard. Like, starting the game fresh, it would be a little bit harder. But since you've already been playing for some amount of time, it shouldn't be that hard to catch up. Starting completely fresh in this game can feel like a little bit of a slog very early on, though. Just because there's a really annoying initial grind, but once you get past that, the game is very free-to-play friendly. Oh no, it moved down. Okay, I just lost all confidence that this is the boss room. But I have to go for it, we're already here. I was like 90% sure this would be boss room, now I'm like 40% sure. I'm less than the 50-50 chance that it actually is. That this is going to be the boss room. Well, we have to go for it, we're literally one room away. We can't not go for it. We're too committed. We've gone way too far on this path to back out, though. Worst comes to worst, it's a dead-end room. Actually, no, worst comes to worst, it's merchant. Second worst to worst, it's dead-end room. That actually, you know, gives loot. The best case scenario is this boss, and we actually finish Underspire this, today, then. We don't even need to wait till tomorrow. Although that does mean tomorrow we can go find dead-end rooms. As far as all the good loot, we'll actually already have it by tonight. Assuming that is the boss room. Because the other two don't cost any torches because we're going to lantern both of them. Alright, moment of truth. Is this the Rubrath room? Is this the boss room? It is! We got it! Wow. We just double perfect floored in a row. What is our luck? We full scouted like 4 whole floors. And then we perfected 2 floors in a row. What a weird combination. That means I slightly overspent earlier this week. Because I actually spent max gems because we were so far behind. But then we double perfect today, which kind of made it so we had too many now. So I slightly overspent, but we had no way to know that we would double perfect today. Ah, there we go, nice. Alright, let's go use our 2 lanterns now. One for double gold right here, and then another one for the double pet orb. Oh, we have Wolf-Garrick. Oh, so they still haven't updated this battle to have Rubrath. Which is actually a good thing, not a bad thing. Like, it's a bad thing in the sense that it's weird that they haven't fixed it yet. Because why? But it's a good thing that them not fixing it is actually easier to win. So it'd actually be more beneficial if they never fix it. It just seems weird because, you know, it's not working as intended. But it's very beneficial that it's not working as intended. We're just gonna go for it. It's fine. We lose a troop, we lose a troop. Yeah, we'll take all that blue, get our scope poke in there. Not much I can really do in there. I guess I go take just a blue or purple here. Get like a full AoE down, do whatever our follow-up is and be good to go. Hopefully we can land Wolf-Garrick, though it doesn't really matter if we do or don't. Because he's mostly just there as backup. These two are the core of the team. Fortunately, they'll be a little bit of a slower core of a team, but gets the job done. Oh, I didn't even see extra turn there. I think that blinked. I actually would not have noticed that. I was about to pass my turn because I thought we had nothing. If I pass our turn, I mean cast Wolf-Garrick. Because you can't actually pass your turn. But there it is, double gold. Anything good from the orbs? No, they never do. Alright, final fight. Let's go lantern it. Do I need to change anything to make sure we win this fight? Honestly, I kind of want to switch to Cerberus. I feel like Cerberus is a lot safer than Wolf-Garrick, mostly because his first slot has score reduction. Let's take it with Wolf-Garrick, though. I feel like it's a bad idea to do so. None of you naturally have immune to Devour, right? I really should Cerberus. The problem with Cerberus is you have to cast 3 times on average to land Devour. Whereas Wolf-Garrick, when we're in kill range, we have a 100% chance to know for sure that we're going to get one. We don't know what will hit the Devour, but we know we'll get one. And worst comes to worst, a devoured Wolf-Garrick should be good enough to take out Diamantina if our whole team dies. Yeah, I think we just go for it. I just gotta make sure I Cockatrice, save a Cockatrice for Diamantina then. Oh, we should be fine. As long as Siren doesn't go too crazy like right at the start. I should actually prioritize taking some yellow then. Because our main not lose condition is just grab enough yellow to mana drain the Diamantina. Not Cockatrice. Cockatrice would be the one mana draining. Okay, they got disease too. Wait, what does the disease even come from? Archmagus? Wait, we have disease on our Archmagus right now? Oh, we do. I was wondering where that came from. We had this whole time and I just noticed now. Normally because it's not a core reason why you use that. Also, that killed Hero really quickly. That's not good. Okay, gotta be really careful here. I just realized we have no resummon. I'm so used to having resummon on all the other battles because what we had is our other option. We have no resummon at all in this team, so we're actually really dependent on getting Wolf Garrick. We'll take blue, actually. I should devour someone. I mean, not devour. I should entangle someone. I guess it would make the most sense to do first slot here. Ooh, that's a bit of a miss, though. Ooh, that's very bad. We might actually lose a lantern. We haven't done that in a very, 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 very long time. But our team comp that we have available this week is so bad that we might actually lose lantern. If we can get one Wolf Garrick off, we're in the clear. I should really be prioritizing every yellow we see, though. It's our main not lose condition at this point. Oh, Leshy, though. Okay, Leshy actually hit very inaccurately there. I gotta be careful because whenever I miss, all my browns go into feeding him. I think I just have to skull pressure first slot. As unfortunate as that seems. I really should go for Diamantina. I kind of want to leave this brown on the board. I think I take this blue, he does whatever, then we mana drain Diamantina. At some point we have to drain it. I have to take Skull or Entangle first slot. Skull. Do I go for Leshy here? Problem is our first slot's about to die or our last slot's about to die. Something's dying here. There's a couple ways we could do this. I think the main one I want to do is take red, get purple, and hope we get extra turn purple. We can get either double yellow, triple red, or single purple to fall, all for extra turn. We did not get a single one of them. That's not good. Alright, somehow nothing has died. I am not sure how, but nothing here has died. The problem is first slot's in such a scary position. I'm gonna have to do this. It missed! Nobody can full mana, though. Hold up. We can still make this work. I just need him to not go too crazy with his ability. The problem is this isn't enough damage, I don't think. I'd have to still hit him with one skull and then get Wolf Garrick. But if we can get that off, we do win. Oh, now if he does that, though, no! We do lose. Also, thank you, Tyrion, for the 5. Let's see. We missed the 10 plus hours today and already have 350. Well, we've been stuck in the daily system. Also, we just lost this battle. I think our biggest issue is I didn't bring resummon. I was so used to the other team we were running earlier today that I completely forgot to even bring resummon. So we just wasted a lantern. This is still technically winnable, though absurdly unlikely. Absurdly unlikely.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Obviously, anything kills us at this point.
Mana surge.
Oh, including that skull, I didn't even notice. Paying so much attention to the mana. Okay, biggest solution here. Who do we drop? I guess we actually drop weapon, as weird as that may seem. Actually, I might drop Lunararian. Because we have to go for Wolf Garrick. 100%, we have to go for Wolf Garrick. Let me try something. Do we have access to Mergrim Wood's weapon? Oh, we have Hope's Crescent for Wolf Garrick. Ooh. But that's not what I want. Give me Mergrim Woods. Give me Mergrim Woods, this thing. Green, blue, yes. Give me that. Oh, no, the color, though. Oh, no, that still works. Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to do first slot Cockatrice. Really bad idea. But I need to be able to get our other thing up. And then we go Spirit, whatever it's called. Why is there so many things with the word Spirit in this kingdom? But there's Spirit Dancer. I think that's our team. How many colors do we cover? 4, 5... what are we missing? 6. No, we cover everything. Okay, banner is brown. Red? Brown, green? Brown, red. I think it's brown, red. We go +2 brown, +1 red. -1. Oh, I can't minus yellow, though. Minusing purple's not worth it. I guess just double brown, then. If we're gonna double anything, I feel like brown's the way. I think that's fine. We gotta get some really lucky initial cockatrice going, though. But we're gonna do it this way because this gives us resummon. This gives us a really good mana accumulation option. Alright, what do we even do over there? We don't need that. We can take that over. I need to try to get yellow, but that also cascades yellow. Oh, wait, it doesn't go far enough, though. I need to take up 4 gems, and I can only take 3. Still going for it, though. Oh, because we cascade the other thing too, perfect. I can go to drain him. I kind of want to go for the initial Entangle in first slot, though. But I am going to drain him. I just don't want to do anything. Alright, perfect. Obviously, we're going to go for... There's 2 ways we could do this. We can either go for the biggest threat, or we can go for the easiest to kill one. And I think we're just going to go for biggest threat. Because once that dies, we auto-win. Even though this one's easier, way easier to kill. Spirit Dancer on brown, why not? Even though we have a lot of extra mana into it. So at this point, apparently we're going to be killing this. I didn't intend to, but apparently this is the one we're going for now. Though maybe not, because I actually will overkill it if I go for it now. Unless you can get a little bit more magic. I need 1 more magic. Come on, 1 extra turn. Where are you? There you are. Wait, is that enough? Wait, that's enough. We can do that. Oh, we didn't get the right one, though. But all we have to do is do that again, and we're fine. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't adjust the team to begin with. I completely forgot we had resummon. Or didn't have resummon, I mean, on the other one. Because if we had it, we would have been fine. It's pretty much the only thing that killed us the previous fight. Was no resummon. Alright, we're just gonna go all in on Leshy now. Because all we have to do is just set up the insta-kill and we win. And Wolf-Garrick should be able to do that on his own. It's basically a skull poke into Wolf-Garrick at this point, I believe. Well, I might need a little more damage than that. But we could easily do that off of weapon or something else. Or even Wolf-Garrick twice if we really had to. Oh, or even Spirit Fox too. Because we do have that resummon Spirit Fox there. Wait. What happened to your Hunter's Mark? Come back. I need that. Okay, we'll go and... I should probably mana drain you, actually. Even though I need the damage on him, I need you not to cast. Him casting doesn't make us lose, but it does if he casts like 3 times. Actually, even 2 times can bring us pretty far down. I'm not sure why I'm spreading my damage so much. I should really just go all in on last slot. We'll be fine. Alright, nothing we can do there, nothing we can do there. Spirit Fox seems fine here. We actually do get some purple out of it. And I do believe I Spirit Fox this as weird as it may seem. My only problem now is if I take Skull, it actually overkills. So maybe I should actually Spirit Fox the other one. Though there's a way around it. I just have to poke him with this weapon. And then that should be kill range, and then we won. There we go. Well, we did have to waste 1 lantern, unfortunately, but there we go. And now we truly have 0-0. We have used up every possible resource. But we are done with Underspire now. Let's go hand out the redeem code. Wow, did that take so long. We haven't thrown a single Palooza yet, by the way. We haven't done a single of the actual Volt event yet. And we are an hour and a half into the stream. Wow, are the events horrible this week. They are never, ever this bad. But there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsaware.com. Redeem for the game code section. Your invite code is in the settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Gives same loot as always as, actually technically different loot. But 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 4,750 gold. Because that's all the gold that we didn't get from last month because they did the wrong number. Anyways, okay, we have truly, truly finished every daily and weekly now. Now, with that out of the way, with absolutely every single thing, let's go do the actual thing that we're supposed to be doing. Which is, you know, running the Vault event. So, of course, we still have Vault event for rest of today and all of tomorrow. And, yeah, start doing it. We'll probably run 4 for tonight because, gosh, did that take way longer than I was expecting. And then we'll run 5 tomorrow night since we basically are done with everything other than just do more Vault event grind. So, yeah, let's get it started. Let's make sure we're on the right team because I'm pretty sure we're not. Let's do it on any place. Doesn't really matter. Go make sure we're on the right Dust Devil team. Also, thank you whoever just claimed the code for us. Greatly appreciated. Alright, let's just go run this, and yeah, we'll go run Palooza for the rest of the time. And we will still have 2 more codes to stream, though, as I mentioned earlier. We'll probably have the next one after our first Palooza, and then another one a little bit later. I think after our first Palooza, we'll go hand out one, since we went so long without it. But that was you. Thank you, Maximus. Greatly appreciated. Also, hello, Maximus. Welcome, welcome. Alright, are we good to go? Is the timer timering? Let me just make sure timer is timering. Timer is indeed timering. Alright, let's get it started. Only took us an hour and a half to get there, but we are here. I was not expecting that to take that long. That is actually kind of insane. Let's get into it. I think this might have been one of the worst combinations that we've ever had for weekly event combined with Underspire. As far as like time duration is concerned. So what is that noise? I hear something outside again. And it can't be the football game. Like, what is that noise? Huh. I'm not sure what that noise was. Anyways. I'm being swatted, no. I can't think of anything that could be right now. Because the noise from last night was the football game, I'm pretty sure. The high school football game. Might just be someone just randomly having party. That's the only thing I can really think of. Someone celebrating birthday or something. It's an alien invasion. Oh yeah, we're still streaming. We're going for like another hour. We just now started running Paloozas. Took us an hour and a half, but we got there. But now we're basically done with every weekly. Because Journey event, by the time we start streaming tomorrow night, we'll basically have all the points, if not all the points. And Underspire is technically actually done now. The only thing I would do with my extra battles is find dead end rooms. As far as actually completing it, we had exact enough to complete it tonight. And I mean exact. We even ran out of lanterns. 0 torches, 0 lanterns. Ooh, Epic Volkey. I think that's our first one tonight. We were doing really bad on them initially yesterday, but I think we caught up completely at this point. I just realized we're gonna only a level tonight as well. And also, off stream tomorrow, I really need to go through all the EXP boosters too. Because we're probably not gonna do it on stream. It'll take like an hour and a half. But I'll probably do it during the verse farming. Because I want to get the surplus. Because that'll 100% be the level. I don't think we're trying for level 2000 this year though. It's just too much of a grind. It is possible, but we're not going to. I still consider that the completed game level. The milestone of milestones. Like, it's basically max level for all intents and purposes, even though it still technically goes higher. It's the realistically max level in the game. Even though there's theoretically higher. Oh, he's got a verse in our verse. Unfortunately, it's not the one I need. One of the ones we have way too many of. We ideally want to be seeing verse 3, with verse 2 also being somewhat okay. Half your real life friends are local musicians, nice. I still barely know anyone locally where I live. I've been down here for like several years now, and I still have like made no friends in this area. Though it is somewhat harder because half the area around me is water. So technically there isn't as many, like, area to check. Like, compared to the average person, I have half as much land. It's not as bad if you were on, like, a single island. But, I'm literally half surrounded by water. So whereas people have it in, like, every direction, I only have half as much directions. So there's half as many options. It's also a really tourist-heavy area. So you can't just, like, go out and try making friends. Because there's a good chance, like, more than half of them will be here for, like, 3 days and then leave. It's a really weird area to try to make friends in. Because the population, generally speaking, is just slightly higher in age. Has a lot of tourism. So, like, every other person, if not more, is, like, not going to be there for longer than a week. And half the area around me is water. It's a really weird triple combination that makes it kind of hard. Do I live in a lighthouse? No. You know what I mean by half surrounded by water. I don't mean it in like a literal sense. Just in that if you're directly next to an ocean, then that would technically be half the area. Also, gosh, my eyes already fatiguing. It's not even that late. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. And my eyes like on shutdown mode. I think the biggest issue is I really need to go redo my lighting in here. I've been meaning to for like years now. But like that light that's like shining on me right now, that if I turn off the light screen will just, or the green screen will just completely stop wanting to function. But I think it's really glaring after a little while. If you're streaming for like hours on end. It's why a lot of our side streams that we've been doing, like, you know, non-Gems War related, we don't even do face cam on anymore. And the reason for that is just that glaring light. It's hard to stare at for hours. Or you're not staring at it, but you know, it's like kind of against you. I have it on the second lowest setting too. I guess I could technically put it on the lowest setting. I just feel like it's slightly too dim if I do that though. I'll go try to find it if I can get it. Hopefully this is the right cord. I'll find out in a second when the stream turns off. Yep, that's the wrong cord. That's the power to my laptop. I will eventually grab the right cord. Let's see, what happens if I make this one dimmer? Does green screen just give up on wanting to function? Alright, that's the lowest setting. How does the lighting look? Oh, we are so dark. Look at how much of a difference that makes. We're in like complete darkness. Also, green screen. I know if I did adjust it to it, it would technically work, but our body looks like we're in a shadow. Like, it looks like I have the lights turned off in my room. With how much darker we are right now compared to before. If I turn it off, we're gonna look like really, really dark. Though I'm kind of curious now. What does it look like if we go all the way off? Like off. The problem is the setting's not even remotely adjusted for it. So there'll be like a lot of blackness behind us. Let's see, what happens if we turn it like off? Alright, that's off. That looks like literally lights are off in my room, even though there's still some side lights on. I guess we'll keep it on the dimmest setting for now. I might go change it back, though. Yeah, that's so weird. It looks like we're completely... Like, it looks like my lights are basically turned off in my room with it that low. Like there's a big shadow over top of me. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oops, I just turned it off. There we go. Hello? There we go. Aha. That's the second lowest setting. The weirdest thing is it goes way brighter than that. Which is way too bright. Just for the fun of it, I should turn it all the way up though. I can show what it looks like the other way around. This is hard to do while doing Palooza. There's not any in between at the moment. Let's see, what does max setting look like? Alright, I think that's all the way max. Alright, how bright are we right now? I can't see myself yet. Let's see. Looks like we're suntanning. Let's see, let me look at it as I adjust it down. Alright, so we have max, then one lower. Oh, why is it not dimming? Oh, there it goes. You can see the light being removed from me. Alright, that's why we normally keep it up. There we go. Anyways, I just wasted like a minute of Palooza there. But the lights have been adjusted. We could be a VTuber! Oh no, should we? I feel like we need to make a new channel from scratch to do that though, correctly. YouTube's algorithm already wouldn't like us too much. We need to start like completely over. If you were to do something like that. If you're going down the VTuber route, you can't ever show your face. You definitely have to go faceless the whole time. Oh good, we got a Dragonite now. Nice. I have considered over the years starting another channel. I've just never really known exactly what we should do with it if we ever did. Because I've never had anything beyond this one channel. And I feel like if I was to start all over again, we could definitely do it better than we did the first time around. I would need to get way better at editing, though. Because it'd be way too expensive to hire editors with our non-existent budget. OnlyFans? No. Oh, we only got 40 Dragonite for that. That's not good. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. Alright, how many are we at now? 98. Where's my tally? The number might be biased by a few from the what we got from, like, angels and stuff today. But honestly, that's not too bad. 98, and how many epics? It would help if I looked at it. Where is it? 69, of course it is, which means we're at 9. Which means we're exactly at par. And that makes that a 5. Alright, let's go run 3 more. Oh yeah, Santa would hand out a code here. We're gonna hand out a code. And we'll have at least one more code this stream. And by at least one more code, I mean exactly one more code after this code. We'll wait a little bit before we do, though. But there goes go. There's the second code. And we'll have one more code tonight, a little bit later. Anyways, let's go run the next Palooza. Where is it? Go there. Boom, boom, boom. So we live in a luxurious beachfront house? No. We just live near the beach. Now this house is worth less than 100,000. Or at least when we bought it is. I think after all the renovations and all the repairs we've done to it over the years, and the market just going up, I think it's almost 200,000. But this house when we bought it, like, not even a decade ago, was like 80-something, 90-something thousand. And in current market and after everything else, I want to say it's like 150 to 200. So pretty low. Only when I let my hair grow. Oh yeah, my hair curls like crazy whenever I let it grow. I actually have it in the last like several years. It just becomes a gigantic puffball. Not like in an afro style, but in like a beach bum kind of looking style. Because it definitely doesn't look afro-y, but it does get like very ball shaped. But like really curly ball shaped. That's like sagging down ball. But not looking bowl shape. I'm not sure how to describe it. So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it before. Though not with us wearing it. Like, 'cause lately I just shave all my hair like twice a year normally. Instead of letting it grow out, I normally just take it all out. Go like nearly bald. Renovating, but secretly make it into a spaceship. No, actually, we're gonna need to add handicap support to this house soon. He's one of my friends, or one of my mom's disabled friends. Might actually have to move into this house for a couple months while they're transitioning houses. And we're gonna need like a proper ramp system and everything. And for how much like a temporary one would cost, it's almost more cost efficient just to actually just add it to the house. So if it was ever to be resold later, or if we need the functionality again later, it would already have ramp support. Because right now it currently just has stairs, as you know, most houses do. It doesn't have ramps or anything. Though with how few stairs we have, it wouldn't be that hard to add ramps. There's only 2, maybe 3 spots at most we would need a ramp. But the only important one is the front thing, which is literally 2 steps. I wouldn't expect it to be that much money to add a ramp for literally 2 steps. I'm not sure what that would come down to cost-wise, but it can't be much. I would sure hope that wouldn't be that much money. It's literally 2 steps. May I suggest a catapult? No. Oh, are we getting 2 mythics next month? I'm trying to think what the other one could be from. It could be from a patch. It could be from, oh, you know why it says 2 mythics? One of them is the Season Pass mythic. One of them Season Pass, the other one is, the Friday mythic. If it said 3, then we'd be getting 1 through something else. But no, if we only have 2, that's normal. Because one of them Season Pass, the other one's, standard every, Friday of, or every first Friday of every month is mythic. And then the other one's from the Season Pass. Season Pass? Oh, I'm referring to the campaign when I say Season Pass. The Campaign 17 mythic. I just call it the Season Pass because obviously that's what it is. Or, you know, equivalents to other games. But technically it's the Campaign 17 mythic. I just refer to it as Season Pass. But specifically it is the Campaign 17 mythic. The one you get if you spend at least $10 on the campaign thingy. You get it a week early if you spend $25. I think we're like 3 Epic Volkies this cycle. We really like rubber banded on Epic Volkies. We went 2 with 0 and now we're actually almost above drop rate. Did like a complete 180. Because by the end of this Palooza, we should have 13 Epic Volkies if we're at drop rate. Which means I think we only need 1 more within 9 minutes. Well, technically 8 minutes. 8.5. March Mythic and Season Pass, yeah, those are the 2 next month. March Mythic's coming on the first Friday of the month, and Season Pass is in 2 weeks from now, actually. 3 Mondays from now. You get the Season Pass 1. Or 2 Mondays if you bought the bigger pass. I don't think it was any good, though. It was that one weird lightning gem mechanic one. Like, he's not bad, but there's just not really a use case for him. Like, compared to an average lightning gem mechanic, he's good. But relative to an average mythic, he's pretty average. Like, he's nothing particularly special that you would go out of your way to use. Unless there becomes some kind of really meta lightning gem mechanic in the future. Which I highly doubt, because we pretty much have every lightning gem mechanic at this point. Other than the mythic and maybe one other one being added in the next few weeks. Unless they add more in the future. After this Palooza, we'll do 2 more Paloozas. And after the next Palooza, after this Palooza, we'll hand out a code. And then tomorrow we'll finish out whatever grind we need until number says 300. Tomorrow night's stream does not end until we have 300 total Volkies. Counting pity, but not counting epics. Or maybe we'll count epics, we'll see. See how desperate we get by the end of next stream. No, we'll probably do just the normal ones. Because I actually want to have a solid amount, because I might actually test some things with them. And being able to test with like 100, 100, 100 would work best. Which would need 300 for. Oh, is that a Napoleon Dynamite reference? I didn't even notice. Actually, that was something I was planning on doing around like the 15,000 troop mark. I was gonna do a video where we read through every single troop's flavor text and see how many of the references I don't get. Because I'm willing to make a bet I get like 10% of them total. It's gonna be a long video. Like, I'm talking like 5 to 8 hour long. If we read it for 1,500 troops. Oh, please don't. Okay, good. Well, not exactly good, but that works. You see, it didn't run away. How much Dragonite did we get for that? Oh, 9 and a Volky. Okay, that's not too bad. But yeah, that would take forever and a half. I'm not even sure how to time gauge how long that would take. Let's see. Me reacting to each one and reading each one. We can probably do about 6. It'll be like 5 to 6 per minute. I would say about 5 per minute. Worst case scenario. It'll be 5 per minute. So what is 1,500 divided by 5 divided by 60? Calculator, where are you? I can't do that in my head at my moment. I could if I wanted to think tonight. But 1,500 divided by 5, that's how many minutes it would be. 300 minutes divided by 60. It would take 5 hours. Oh wow, my first guess was actually exactly correct. But yeah, it would take about 5 hours for me to do a video reading and reacting to every flavor text in the game. Once there is 1,500 total troops. It would take roughly 5 hours, give or take an hour. Likely take. I'm pretty sure it'll be take an hour longer, not an hour shorter. If it's going in any direction. Yeah, like 5 or 6 hours it would take approximately. And at current rate at which troops are coming in, that technically wouldn't be done until next year. Or very, very, very late this year. Because I believe we're about to hit 1,400 soon. Or is it 1,300 about to hit soon? I'm pretty sure it's 1,400. I think we're at like 1,394 if I had to guess. I think was the number. And if they add a new kingdom within that time, around the time when they add the next kingdom is actually when we'll hit 1,500, oddly enough. Like, the new kingdom itself might even push it to 1,500 once it comes in, like, several months. And if we get 2 kingdoms this year, with the other kingdom coming in, like, November or December, by that time, I think we will have 1,500 troops in the game. Because right now, we're getting, like, 10-ish a month, give or take a few, between everything. Maybe slightly less than that, really depends on the month. Or what kind of updates they do. We could do an hour video for 5 parts. Yeah, we could divide it up every 5 letters. With the last one being 6 because there's almost none for Z and Y and everything. I would do it in alphabetical order, though. I wouldn't do it in, like, rarity order or something. The rarity order would be the easiest to divide up. But I feel like alphabetical order makes the most logical sense. We're about to gain the level. Actually, we should probably try gaining that level before we do our next Palooza. It wastes about 1 battle of time if we get it during Palooza. Actually, I just realized, the first Palooza we did last night was a Dragonite Gnome ending. The first one we did tonight as well was a Dragonite Gnome ending. We got 40 for it. For the one today. I don't think I can squeeze another fight in after this one. For this Palooza. Oh, I really should, though. Because that loot is awful. Go, go, go. There's no way we could load in within 8 seconds. Go, 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 go. No, I gained a level! No! Wait, did we still make it? Oh, that only wasted like 3 seconds. Oh, wow, we even still made it. Look at that. Nice. Oh, there's a level up. Well, now we don't need to worry about going out of our way for that level. There we go. Wait, why is my connection still not there? Come back, OBS. Alright, give it a second. Are we back? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Anyone there? Hello? Hello? Alright, I think we're back. Oh yeah, it looks stable now. But wow, was that an insane Palooza we just did. We got 28 Vault Keys and 4 Epic Vault Keys. Which means our Epic Vault Key is finally where it needs to be. And our Vault Key number is higher than it should as well. So everything is caught up from all of our bad luck we got earlier. Also from that one being so good and a few other ones also being pretty good. But wow, did we just rubber band like crazy on Palooza this week. We started with one of the worst starts we've had for one, and now it's pretty much exactly on par. Soon to be on the luckier side if we get another one like that. Oh, there we go. Oh, is that 6 Paloozas now? Yeah. Because the one we're about to do right now will be the 7th, and then we need to do one more after that. Okay, after this next Palooza, we'll hand out code, and then we'll do one more after that. Sounds like a game plan. Alright, let's go do it. Alright, where are we accounting pity, just out of curiosity? How many do I have to subtract from this? 1, 5. So we have 25 pity, which means we're at 151 Vault Keys right now. Counting pity. There's the 2 redeem codes we handed out. As well as, I think, our level up reward. And we'll have one more of them to go hand out soon. Anyways, let's go run it back. We'll hand out the 3rd redeem code after this one, and then run one more after. Let the timer begin. And back to Center Mirage, even though we could do it almost anywhere. Which what we're doing right now can actually be done literally anywhere when we're running specifically for Palooza. It just has to be on an Explore 1 level. But it could be on Explore 1 level anywhere, so you can technically just put it to wherever you need the trait stones. I just do it on the places where I already farm for verses because it's just more convenient. But if we actually still needed trait stones, we would actually want to do it in a location where the trait stones are what we need. Nice, double Volky. Yeah, our luck really came back on Paloozas this weekend. I don't think we've ever had such a bad start rubber band that much. Though despite all that, we're still pretty much only on par. It's still not too bad given how bad it started. Because our first 2 had 0 Epic Vault Keys, and our normal Vault Key number was about 20% lower than it should have been. Now both of them are exactly on rate. If anything, we're actually slightly above on how many Vault Keys we should have right now. We have roughly 6 more Vault Keys than we should. Because I always count a Palooza as roughly 20 Vault Keys and 2 epic Volkies, roughly. That might not be exact for how much they average with this team, but just a nice clean number, so I consider it the average. Is 20 Volkies for nice and epic. 20 Volkies and 2 epics. If running the quick kill Dust Devil team, you know, this one. And regardless of what team you're running, the best way to check if your Volkey and epic Volkey ratio is good or bad is take the final decimal off your Volkies, not counting pity, because pities don't give you epic Volkies. But take your final decimal off your Volkey number, and if that number is higher than your epic Volkies, you're getting unlucky on epic Volkies. So right now for us, that's 12 or 13. So we're pretty much right on par. Technically, you should be getting slightly better than that, but it's an easier way just to kind of visualize it. Because right now, I actually should have almost 14 epic Volkies relative to how many normal Volkies we have. Because for every 90, you should get 10 epics. Basically, for every 9 Volkies, you should get 1 epic. Because every time you get a Volkey drop, it's a 10% chance it's epic. Whereas the other 90%, of course, is just normal Volkey. So it's a 9-to-1 ratio. Is what they should be. But the easiest way to check is just do a 10-to-1 ratio. And if your epic Volkies are still below after that, then you're really under. That means you're 10% less epic Volkies than you should be having at a given time. And that's regardless of what team you're using. Oops, I just clicked the wrong one. I've done that twice tonight, and I have no clue how.
Mana surge.
I haven't done that on a Vault event in a very, very, very long time. Yeah, I've somehow managed to do it twice in like 10 minutes. And by that, I mean cast Dust Devil before casting Sister Superior. I feel like I haven't been talking much tonight. I just keep focusing on Vault event once we get into it. I did the same thing last night. I never know what to talk about during Vault events, I feel like. During a lot of other events we normally do. I feel like for Vault events specifically, for some reason, I never know what to mention. Topic-wise. How about driving etiquette? There's a lot of people that randomly have road rage. I like never get angry from anything. Though I currently don't drive. I have gotten a permit in the past. I just never have bothered getting a driver's license ever in my life. I've just never really needed it. Especially when I was in New Jersey, because public transportation was actually pretty good around there. Like basically, for $100 a month, you could go anywhere you wanted in the local area. At most, you'd have to wait like half an hour for a bus, but it would go anywhere for basically free, you know, after that one fee. And I was already using it to get to college. It was also cheaper from the college. I think it was like 30% off, so it was actually closer to like 60 or 70 bucks. Like literally anywhere in the state you could basically get to for free. And by free, I mean like a $60, $70 fee a month. But after that one fee, you could use it unlimited times. Like there was no cap on how much you could use it. You could literally ride the bus for like... You could literally just live on the bus. No, I'm pretty sure they would kick you off by then. Like you could literally ride it for like 10 plus hours a day and there'd be no extra charge. Used it for grocery shopping, used it to get to college, used it to get everywhere. I actually missed that. The public transportation system here is quite a bit worse, though it's worse by design because of tourism. They actually make more money by being worse than better. So they actually have a financial benefit of keeping it horrible. Because the tourism here outweighs the amount of people actually trying to take public transport. Unlike places like New Jersey, New York, other things. Where it actually makes sense to make public transportation accessible. Because how much money you can make from it there. But the problem is not enough people in this area would use public transportation for them to be able to do like a cost-efficient way for it. So it's just like a lot of like single service stuff, like, you know, Ubers, taxis, stuff like that. Which are substantially more expensive. They're more so meant for single passenger rather than public transportation, which is obviously meant for multiple people. Which is where the cost efficiency comes in. I am always curious how much better and or worse public transportation is in other countries. Because I've heard it's quite a bit better in not America. But I wouldn't know. Because the best ones I've seen are like New Jersey and New York. A lot of people say New York's public transportation system isn't that good, but compared to some states, it's not that bad. I feel like a lot of people think it's not that good just because... I don't know, New York's just in general like a lot more fast-paced. So if you just get like slummed down a lot, it's like annoying. But compared to an average area, the public transportation system's not that bad. They just have a lot of traffic, which I think is the issue. It's a really population-dense area. New Jersey actually is too. If I'm not mistaken, I believe New Jersey has like... I don't know what the ratio is. But despite South Carolina being like 4 times the size of New Jersey, I believe New Jersey's population is actually higher than South Carolina. Which is kind of insane. It's like a 1/4 the size, but I think almost double the population or something. I forget the exact number off the top of my head. But it's something absurd. But it's like a population density that is like dense, but not too dense. Like some areas in New York is definitely too dense. Whereas New Jersey, I don't feel like you ever feel in any location in New Jersey like it's overly populated. Like you definitely feel in some locations that's highly populated, but I don't really ever feel like anywhere has felt overly populated. Like some places in New York does. Whereas in South Carolina, there's not a single place that even feels like that, even remotely. And there's just some kind of big event happening at some place that's bringing a lot of tourism or something. You're at level 1776? Nice. The good old funny number. The other funny number. Alright. Oh, excuse me. In a few minutes, we'll hand out the last redeem code, and then we'll run one last Palooza. And then tomorrow night will be the 4 to 5 Palooza grind to get the rest. The current rate, we actually will only need 12 again. Oh wait, no we won't. Wait. Well, it depends how pity goes. But yeah, if we get just as lucky or luckier than how we are right now, we would actually only need 12 Paloozas, not 13. But there's a good chance we will need the 13th. But that's not too big a deal. Whatever we need, we'll do tomorrow night. I'll run one more after this one. Pay attention to the clock. Only a minute left on this one. I haven't missed that yet tonight. So I always get distracted and then not do it. Which kind of defeats the whole purpose of even having a timer to begin with. Might as well not even have a timer. Because the whole purpose of the timer is so that we get double loot from the final battle. It's actually the only reason I do a timer for this. It's why we don't do a timer for the XP boosters. Because there's no point where you just get like extra loot from an XP booster. It simply just lasts its duration and then it's done. There's not like a breaking point where it gives double loot or full loot like you can on the final battle of Palooza. It's not that big a deal if you get full loot from it, but you know, it can make a little difference. Especially on a Dragonite Gnome or Glory Gnome or anything else with pretty good value. Even a Soul Gnome, even though we don't really need souls anymore, can still go a long way. Alright, let's not kill this one. We got it! Dragonite Gnome! Wow, that's the second time this week. Well, actually, technically the third, but the second time it happened exactly on Final Battle this week. Very nice. Alright, just gotta make sure he doesn't run away.
Mana surge.
Come on, there we go. Alright, what kind of value do we get from him? Ah, 30 only, unfortunate. I forget what we got from the first guy. I think he might have been a 20. But then our second one was 40 and our third one was 30. Also, every other loot we got here was horrifically bad. Not counting our Volky, but you know, these two. But, okay, we almost low-rolled him, but you know, we still got full value. And then Volky from the other guy. Oh, there we go. Nice. Free Dragonite right at the end. Very nice. How much Dragonite are we up to? This number doesn't matter too much until later. I think we're going to need like 12,000 by the time the next Dragonite cycle comes around. Though based on current release cycles, assuming they keep doing it at about the same rate, it won't be until like November. So we still got a good over half a year before then. Anyways, also our curse runes are actually starting to fall behind. There's actually a lot less ways to passively get curse runes these days compared to Dragonite, which I guess is a good thing because you actually need way more Dragonite these days. So it makes sense that the rate of it's a little bit better. Also, we got 4 epic Volkies from that. Wow. Alright, so that's 17. And what's the other one? How many normal Volkies do we get? Exactly 20. Nice. Okay, that's a pretty solid Palooza. On par for Volkies and really good on epics. Our epics are finally where they should be now. We're actually slightly above on epics now. Also, that's 7 Paloozas. Alright, let's go hand out the final code to stream, but that's not the final thing. Let's go and do our last Palooza. Here you guys go. Tyrion's reminding us. Thank you, thank you. Though I already remembered. I just haven't done it yet. But there you guys go. There is the redeem code. The third one for the stream. Enjoy. And gives 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and a good handful of gold. Okay, let's go run the final Palooza for now. And then we'll run like 5 tomorrow night. 4 or 5, whatever we need. And during the day, I need to go farm at minimum like 6 Paloozas. And ideally like 11 Paloozas. So we need to get on that. We're actually a little bit behind on the off-stream grind. But our on-stream grind is exactly on par for what we normally do. But off-stream, we're slacking a bit. That was because on Friday I didn't really have any time to. And today I had less time than I thought I would. And while my tomorrow is pretty free, I'm pretty sure I will still get distracted somehow. Still will somehow get distracted by something. I still need to go food shopping. I might just do that on Monday, though, rather than tomorrow. Almost entirely because of Vault Event weekend. I'll probably just wait till Monday. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I never did reactivate my my bank card. I got a new card sent and I still haven't activated it. I completely forgot about that. Actually, I need to double check where that paper even is. I like tossed it to the side and actually lost track of it, I think. But it has my new bank card on it. That doesn't take that long. I think it takes like a few minutes to activate it. I completely forgot they even came in the mail the other day. Hopefully I don't need to change my number anywheres. I don't think I do. Because I have a lot of random things that get sent money from it. Like my PayPal or YouTube channel, ad revenue, all that kind of stuff. Some of the tips that come in through the channel. As well as just miscellaneous stuff. The most miscellaneous stuff I just send to my PayPal. And then it gets sent to my bank. Yeah, I try not to use my card whenever I can. I'm old-fashioned and I still use cash for like everything. Tyrion, what is that? Looks like he randomly spammed your keyboard. You haven't seen physical cash in years? Really? I've used pure cash pretty much the last... well, my entire life. I was gonna say like the last X number of years. I've literally never not used cash. Unless there was some kind of circumstance that kind of forced me to use my card. Like when I was at the doctor's place the other week. I didn't have the exact money for something. So for one of the 2 payments, I had to like send it through my card. But per year, I probably use my card less than 3 times per year. And that was my 1 time so far this year. 2 months in. But yeah, per year, I use my card about 0 to 3 times. Whereas everything else is just cash or auto payment. Or PayPal. Yeah, no problem for the code. Enjoy. You finally got the lover's card? Nice. Isn't that needed for something? I actually forget. Is that the one needed for Dawnbringer? I mean, not Dawnbringer. Is that the one needed for, Wand? Isn't that the wand weapon? Or the wand tarot card? I should really know what that is, because that's a pretty relevant weapon. But yeah, I think it's the lovers. That unlocks wand. Which is a really, really good weapon that's basically free. Okay, yeah, it is the wand one. Okay, so it is the lovers. Yeah, it's honestly one of the more relevant tarot cards in the entire game right now. Getting that tarot card basically gives you one of the best weapons in the entire game for free. Technically the weapon's not free, but it's so absurdly cheap it's basically free. Especially relative to its power level. But the hard part is getting the lovers card. All 32 Knights codes, too lazy to put the uppercase. Oh, okay, that's what they were. That would explain that they're random gibberish, because they actually are legitimately random gibberish. I just don't recognize them when they're not capitalized. But yeah, that would explain why it looks like random gibberish. Because it is. Because they just get generally randomly generated from random letters and numbers. And sometimes they make funny words. And other times it's just completely random like they are right now. You can't copy and paste from phones, so you just retype it? Wait, you can't? Phones do have a copy paste feature. Or at least on Android it does. You just like press and then press the other thing. Actually, I'm not sure how to describe it. Because I actually just naturally do the action. Now that I think about it, I actually don't know what action I even do. It's kind of like when you type on keyboard. Like, I feel like it's hard to explain how to type quickly. You just kind of naturally do it without even thinking about it. And I feel like a lot of phone actions are the same way. Even though I'm not particularly phone savvy. Like, you kind of just do the action and don't actually even remember what you're doing. Wait, you can't copy paste on YouTube unless you have a premium account? Really? That's weird. It lets me on my back end perfectly fine. Oh, or do you mean for the phone app? Oh, that would make sense. I didn't think about that. Yeah, only on mobile. Okay, that makes sense. That's a weird feature to lock behind premium. Yeah, now that I think about it, I never have tried copy pasting on phone on YouTube. I only ever have on, you know, the PC side. That's a really weird feature to lock behind paywall, though. It's like such a basic function. Huh. Doing 140 Volt keys and 40 epics while watching your stream? Nice. Though it is generally best to open them when it's not a Palooza. The loot is the same regardless, so during a Palooza it's normally better just to grind for more keys. But you can open them whenever. But it's slightly more resource efficient to actually wait until after a Vault weekend to open them. Not because their loot is any different, but because that time can be spent farming even more. Their phone has Smart Select, so it bypasses the restriction. Nice. Actually, that's something I've been seeing a lot of ads for. Google's new phone that has like that circle search option. I'm not sure why it keeps showing me ads for that phone, because I'm not going to get it. Though it is an interesting feature. Like literally just circling something and it auto searches for it through Google. Like they already have image search, but it's like a more convenient image search. Oh, you already did all your Paloozas? They're still verse farming though. You can have even more Paloozas. Actually, now that I think about it, I have technically never bought a phone. I never really thought about it like that. But in my entire life, I have never ever bought a phone. Despite owning like 6 or 7 phones. The reason being is every landline phone was obviously the house's landline phone. So I didn't need to buy any of those. Because they were just associated to the houses, so they were already bought. But then every phone I've ever owned, the one I had in high school was a work phone. Which was actually a pretty good quality one for the time. And that one I just had while I had a green energy job at the time. They literally like gave me a designated phone for it, which is very convenient. So there was that. Then I've had like 2 other phones. Like during that, like about a couple years ago. But both times they were both like hand-me-down phones. And then Isabel sent me her phone like a year or 2 ago when she upgraded to whatever she upgraded to. I have no clue what. But when she did that, she actually just sent me her old phone instead of just turning it in. So then I had that phone. So I have never actually needed to ever buy a phone. I needed to buy Surface for the phones. But I've never actually shopped like for a phone before in my life yet. I would never buy whatever the most modern one is, though, if I ever had to, though. I would go at least, like, multiple generations back, because it would be so much cheaper. And I never really thought about that, but I've never actually had to buy, like, my own phone. It's either just people giving me their, like, turn-ins at, like, a really low rate. Or in the case of Isabel, free, thank you. Or, just landlines that were, you know, the house already had. Or that one work phone I had for that some amount of time. For like half a year to a year. So I've never myself had to go out of my way to buy a phone yet. And honestly, I probably never would. I did that for clothing for a long while. These days I don't, though. Where I just go to like hand-me-down locations. Like thrift shops and stuff like that. Where you can buy like a whole wardrobe for like $100 normally. It's just so much more cost efficient. And phones are kind of the same way. Just find people who don't want to bother turning in and just buy like their old phone, like a few generations behind for just super cheap. Oh, so do any of you guys still use a landline phone? I feel like that's something a lot of people don't these days. I know my grandma still has one. She actually legitimately has a rotary phone still. Like, you know those old rotary phones where you have to spin the dial and it goes? She still has one of them. And they do actively still use it. It's the only phone she uses, too. Like, I think my dad has, like, 2 different cell phones. But she still literally just uses a rotary house phone. It's kind of insane. It does have a voice box add-on and everything, though, so it does have voice box capabilities. Or whatever you call it, voice call. Not voice box. You know what I mean. So you can leave messages. You decide the verse farm. Yeah, honestly, verse farm's always worth it. It is always worth it to verse farm rather than open Volkies. Yeah, the last time I've ever had a landline was when I was 18. Which means 11 years was the last time I've had a landline. Not counting my grandma's landline, but I've never really lived there. I was there during college because it was cheaper than, you know, living on campus or anything. But, not counting that, I haven't had a landline in like 11 years. Unless you count college, in which case, yeah, I guess it was, what, 7 years ago? 8 years ago? I never used that phone, though. Whereas the landline at the other house I actually did use for some things. Alright, but anyway, because I didn't have an actual phone at the time. Because that was before I had the other job where I had that one cell phone. Anyways, are we good to go? I think we're good to go. That is everything for now. Let me just go get our final tally. And then tomorrow, our main goal is to go over all the weekly spoilers. As wow, we're actually doing really good. We're just absolutely killing it on luck ever since these. We started so bad, but we're on really good pacing now, all of a sudden. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be going over all the weekly spoilers. We'll be opening 5 Paloozas, or however many it takes to make this number say 300 or higher. And we'll go from there. Currently, we should be 200, right? Let me go check my pity. Are we at 200 right now? Let's hope so. Math. -5, 29... Oh no, we're slightly short technically. We are currently at 197. I'm currently 3 Volkies short of 200, but that's fine. We're going to be running like 5 Paloozas tomorrow probably. And that'll cover the rest. Unless we get really unlucky on them. Did we ever fill that one spot in our guild? No, we did not. Are you interested in getting in? I could probably get you in contact with Isabel. Not sure if you know her Discord or not. I don't think she's here right now, unfortunately. She was earlier to stream. But yes, we do still have 1 spot left if you're on PC Mobile, and you could do 2 million gold per week and everything else. But yeah, we do still have the 1 spot left. I could always add you and just get you into the Discord and everything later. Could you just post your thing in chat? I guess I'll add you now and ask questions later. Hopefully we should be able to get you in. But yeah, you do you have Discord and everything? Because I believe Azala likes everyone being in the Discord. She kind of just does a lot of the management for the guild as well. Honestly, she does more of it than me these days. I think Azala does the most, Isabel does the second most, and I'm kind of like 3rd in line. Even though they're the guild leader. But honestly, Isabel and Azala keep this guild together. If it wasn't for them, this guild would be like, it would just be us. They're the main 2 people who honestly keep this guild entirely together. Oh, you're already in it? Okay, just leave your code in chat and I'll go get you in then. Yeah, voicemail. Wait, what was I saying earlier? You know what I meant. But yeah, I meant to say voicemail earlier. But yeah, leave your code and I'll just add you right now. Where's the thing where you add? I haven't had an E2 in a while. Guild admin. Recruit. Invite. That's not an underscore. That's funny, the V-bots. This doesn't exist. Is that a 0? Doesn't exist. What did I do wrong? Coopster? Oh, it's an 8. That's not a B. That's also probably an O and not a thing. Wait. Voice box. You know what I meant. Okay, I assume this is you. Let's see. Where's invite? Recruit. You have been invited. There you go. Alright, you're in. Welcome to the guild. Alright, I think that went through. Let me know if you got it. Did you get the thingy? Let me know if you got the thingy. Because sometimes it doesn't send when you do it once. But hopefully it did. You gotta go retake top 25. Oh wow, Intrum has fallen all the way over there? Ooh, that means we're gonna move up to 26. Yeah, we gotta try making the push for 25. All we'd have to do is pass this guild. We would need like 400,000 more trophies. Go, guild, go! Because Intrum's just bleeding out both players and trophy count. Because obviously they have way less people to farm trophies with. They were like number 1, number 2 guild at one point, but I'm not sure what happened. It's kind of weird that they're still 18 out of 30. Okay, we got it. You're in. All right, there we go. Welcome to the guild. But anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always. We'll be back 3 hours prior to now tomorrow, pretty much 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every night. We'll be going over all the weekly spoilers. We'll be finishing out the Palooza grind and whatever else we still need to finish out. We might need to do a little bit of Journey. Oh no. As well as a little bit of Underspire. Though anything we do for Underspire is just finding dead end rooms, so that should be pretty easy. Though hopefully our guild... Also, Coopster, if you could do any help with this, well, we need to go push the Journey event up. We need everyone we can. Oh wait, does that actually keep your score? Wait, Coopster, where are you? There's 30 people here, but wait, where's your score? Because it says out of 30. Oh, there you are. Nice. Oh, you're pretty much exactly where we are right now. That's kind of funny. But there you are. You're pretty much at the same score. Good, you're at bare minimum. Good job. We are in the bare minimum club with us. But yeah, hopefully we'll get it by tomorrow. We're pretty much there, but hopefully the rest of the guild can get there. We mostly need the people who are slacking under 10,000 to go do their fights. Hopefully they will tomorrow. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend. If you're still planning on farming the Vault weekend, still plenty of time. There's a whole entire day, actually over 24 hours are still left. You have another 1 day, 3 hours, and 15 minutes. So still plenty of time. Still got a whole day to go farm Vault event. So if you haven't yet, definitely make sure to do so. Best time in the entire game to be getting loot. And just spam some Explore. Get a bunch of Paloozas. Run them like we've been doing on stream. And you're good to go. You just get loaded with loot and just open all the Vault keys after the fact. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there. And I'll catch you guys soon. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.